Okay, guys, got some news here. Another crossover has been announced. I think this is supposed to come out December or early next year. Now, this is a Dynamite and Dark Horse crossover. Yes, when's the last time we had a Dark Horse crossover with anything? It's been a long time, guys, since we've had a Dark Horse crossover. But yeah, this is not only a Dark Horse crossover, but it's a Dark Horse crossover that involves a character it's a cult following favorite character, and it's a character I know little of, but I've always wanted to read more of, if that makes any sense. As you can see right here, yeah, there's going to be a Grendal and the Shadow crossover. Dark Horse and Dynamite are teaming up to do this crossover, and it is going to be written and drawn by the creator of Grendal, Matt Wagner, who most of you guys would also know that he was also responsible for like Judge Dredd and a few other things. Stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. I actually, like I said, I haven't read a lot of Grendal. I did read the Batman Grendal crossover. There were two. I read the first one, and that was really interesting. The other one was this story called Grendal, Devil's Child, and yeah. So Matt Wagner did a small interview talking about this crossover between the Shadow and Grendal, and he was literally like, I haven't done anything with the Grendal, and everyone's been wondering when am I going to come back to Grendal. And when I was approached with this crossover to do with the Shadow, he said he was overly excited to do this because he absolutely loves the Shadow. So he not only wanted to write it, but he's also going to do the artwork for it. So yeah, again, I know Grendal is a cult favorite character, and I'm wondering, to anyone out there who's a fan of Grendal, what do you guys think of that? The return of Grendal not only returning, but also in a crossover with the Shadow. Now, the other thing I'd like to bring up for this is that we're getting the original Grendal, Hunter Rose, who was an author, and by day he was a writer, and then by night he was a crime lord and assassin called obviously Grendal. And this is going to be a noir type story between Shadow and Grendal. So this could actually be very interesting. I've always loved the Shadow. I've liked to read more with Grendal. I did see in the interview they wrote a little about it that Wagner said if you're a newcomer to Grendal, I'm going to try my best to make it appeasing to new fans, newcomers, and as well as old classic fans. So, yeah, this actually might get me to read more Grendal comics, because, yeah. And Dynamite's been doing a lot of crossovers with the Shadow. They announced another one where it was going to be another intercompany crossover. Not intercompany, but in-company crossover between the Shadow and Miss Fury, and I think they also had Doc Savage in there. They announced that one a little while back, and yeah, I'm actually kind of interested in this. I can't really say I'm excited because, again, I haven't read a lot of Grendal to be excited. But hey, Dynamite's been cranking out a lot of crossovers this year. I mean, we got the Green Hornet and Shadow crossover. We had Masks. We got the Army of Darkness and Hack Slash crossover. Dynamite's been cranking out a lot of them. And again, it's so nice to see Dark Horse cranking out doing another crossover. And he did, like I said earlier, Wagner was approached to do a few other Grendal crossovers, but he wasn't really interested because, again, the only one he was really excited to do was the Batman one. But when Dynamite said, "Hey, do you want to do a noir type story crossover with the Shadow?" he was like, "Fuck yeah!" So I find that kind of funny, but yeah. I don't know. I think they said this is only going to be 4 parts long. I may have misread that, but yeah, I think this is only going to be... I read a little further, and maybe I was mistaken, but I think this is only going to be about 4 issues long, which is a good amount of length. I think you can do that. But yeah, I'm really hoping that maybe, it's been a long time since we've seen Dark Horse do some crossovers, but I would really like to see some more stuff come out of this. Hopefully we'll get some more stuff, because I just discovered while I was in a comic book shop that there was that Dark Horse released an Aliens graphic novel. I would have bought it, but the thing is that it was written and drawn by Sam Keith, and I'm not the biggest Sam Keith artist. He's not one of my favorite artists. If you like Sam Keith, that's fine. He does some cool cover art, and there are some times where I think he has some really good artwork in here. But for the most part, I'm not the biggest Sam Keith fan, so that kind of drove me from not buying the Aliens graphic novel. So who knows? Maybe Dark Horse will be like, yeah, people want to see some more crossovers. Let's crank some out. Also, this is a message to Dynamite. Since you've been doing a lot of crossovers with the Shadow, or the Shadow plays a big part in it, can we get a Shadow Captain America crossover? Is that possible? I mean, you've done crossovers with Marvel before. You did. I mean, for God's sakes, you did Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness, which is one of the coolest goddamn things I've ever read. And you've also got. You've also done a Spider-Man and Red Sonja one, and yeah, I mean, you've done crossovers with Marvel before. Hell, you did one technically on Avengers Invaders, which was both on both teams were under Marvel, but for some, I can't even explain why it was a Dynamite and Marvel work together collaboration. But yeah, you've worked with Marvel before, and yeah, there's a movie coming next year. So, any possible chance we can get a Shadow Captain America crossover? It's not out of the realm of possibility. You can definitely do this. I mean, you can set it in World War II, and it works. Just throwing that out there. But anyway, guys, I think I've spent a little too much time talking about this video. I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, anyway, guys, I once again hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys tell me. I'm really curious if I have any subscribers out there who are fans of Grendal. I'm really curious to hear what you think of this, of crossover between Shadow and Grendal, as well as what book stories should I read if you're a Grendal fan, what stories should I read, stuff like that. Anyway, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out.